WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, today in Berlin at the BCB, together with
Melanie from Springbank and Glengyle Distilleries.
Very, very good. So you now have two distilleries. Very, very nice. We interviewed each other. I interviewed you in May in Kiel. Very, very thank you very much for that. Now, not everyone knows all about the different ranges and the different things here. Before we go into the products, let's talk about the history. This is family owned, isn't it?
Yep, So Springbank was founded in 1828, and the current chairman is the great-great-grandson of one of the original founders.
Yeah, wow, that is amazing. So on some of the labels you'll see a Mitchell's, I think, but it's now through daughters and so on, the name's a little bit different, I think.
Exactly, yeah. So the family name was Mitchell until 20th century, right. And then just passing through the female line, so his surname's Wright.
Very good. Wright is also a great name there. So let's start with the very easy whiskey, more or less a Hazel Burn here. You have very different expressions all the time with a lot of different type of finishings, don't you?
So basically in the Hazel Burn range at the moment, we've got a core product of a 10-year-old, which is always matured in bourbon casks and bottled at 46%. Okay. And then we also have a limited release Hazel Burn, which comes out once a year, and recently it's been 100% sherry maturation.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Yeah, cask strength.
Yeah, triple distilled and unpeated, very, very interesting. Then we're going up to something I've found out that I like more and more is Springbank. I had the 18 recently. It was like, wow, this is amazing. And I grabbed the bottle of the CV, an old thing from an auction. That was really, really nice as well. So, yeah. And do you have the rum version?
So we've got a Springbank 15-year-old rumwood at the moment, but this one is the core product. Yep.
Very, very nice. The rum was a very sought-after bottle here in Germany.
Yes, Unfortunately, for us, when it's a limited release, it's 9,000 bottles worldwide.
And it's amazing how quick 9,000 bottles can go, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Surprising every time.
Very good. So we have the 10, we have the 15, we have the 18. But then we go to the heavily peated, and that's our long row, yeah?
Yep. So long row is double distilled, and the barley is dried for 2 days in peat smoke.
Okay, very nice. I'm not there yet, but some of my friends just love this. Now, this is the original distillery, but then someone had a crazy idea, let's build a new distillery, right? Yeah. Why? Didn't you have enough capacity?
Just it's something that Mr. Wright always wanted to do, and he had a family connection to Glengyle because it was his great-great-uncle who founded Glengyle in 1872, and it was a working distillery until the 1920s, and so just in 2000 the opportunity arose where he could purchase the original buildings, which were a shell, so none of the equipment was left. Right. So it took 4 years and quite a large sum of money to get it up and running. And so we waited 12 years to release a core product, so the 12-year-old came out in 2016. Very good.
Now, the distillery is a different name than the product itself, the whiskey. Why?
Well, unfortunately, when the distillery closed its doors in the 1920s, everything was sold, even the name of the whiskey. So we took a long time to come up with another name, and so we chose Kilkerran, which is the English version of the Gaelic name for Campbelltown.
Oh, see, I'm even learning something. Very, very good. So we have the different distilleries, the different brands. Now, is this computerized just like the Springbank distillery?
It's more modern. You do see computers, and the guys can press buttons, and for example the mash tun, you don't have to get on all the kits and get down in to clean it out. The machine cleans itself. So. Yeah.
But at Springbank, unfortunately, you sometimes have to do a lot of manual labor still, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Very, very labor intensive, especially the malting.
Yeah, exactly. Just shoveling and turning that over. Now, I think there's the opportunity to have a 1 week a vacation working holiday there. Is that true?
Yeah, I would say sort of vacation in quotes.
Working holiday.
Yeah, very much. But I mean, a unique experience. You come to the Campbelltown, and for 5 days you turn up at 8 o'clock to start your shift at the distillery, and you get experience of all the different stages of production. So very unique, right from all the malting, right down to filling the bottles in the bottling hall.
Very good. And I think it's booked out for 2020 already, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very popular. Yeah.
I have some German friends who have done that. They said that was the best week of my life, literally. I mean, birth of a child, no. 1 week at Springbank was even better than that. Very, very good. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American here in Germany, together with
Melanie.
From Springbank.
Springbank and Glengyle.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.